Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of In Silence. Today, I want to talk to you about being decisive. Are you making decisions that are holding you back from your destiny? Are you making decisions that may be irresponsible? Well, here's what to do. I want you to get to a stage where you're so decisive. You know exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. So many times we make decisions that don't really help us. So many times we make decisions that we know we shouldn't be doing. We do things that we know we shouldn't be doing. We hang around people that we know we shouldn't be hanging around. And it's because we're indecisive. We fear our own ability. We fear taking responsibility. So here's the thing. To be decisive, you have to first take responsibility of your life and then decide, well, this is what I need to do. Be clear about what it is you need to be doing, and then follow through with action. For example, you might be hanging around people that are of a bad influence, that are not really supporting you to grow. But you keep hanging out with them. Maybe you're afraid of being alone. Maybe you've never been alone before. But maybe it's also a wake-up call that you should take responsibility for your life. Maybe it's also an opportunity for you to discover new lands, to grow, to develop, to strengthen your character. If you have an optimistic look about life, everything is really an opportunity for that. But how do we take that opportunity? We have to stop being afraid of responsibility. When you're not afraid of responsibility, you're in the position to be decisive. When you're indecisive, you're in and you're out. You know but you don't know. You cause confusion. You're forced to compromise. You give in to temptations. You hang out with the wrong people. You slack off, you're lazy. You don't do what's right for you and what's right for others. And it's not just about being motivated. I'm not just here trying to motivate. I'm here to show you the power that you have, to empower you, to inspire you, to encourage you. So be decisive and follow through with right action. First, take responsibility for your life. Stop delaying your responsibility. Stop delaying the action of taking responsibility. Refuse to be distracted. Refuse to delay, to postpone, to procrastinate. Your life is on the line. And every decision can either move you to your destiny or move you away from it. Every decision can cause you to be victorious or can cause you to be defeated. Every decision counts. And your decisions can make your life a much better life. Your decisions can force you to grow, can force you to strengthen your character, force you to evolve, to get better, to lead a life of purpose and meaning and happiness and peace. But it starts with us being decisive. I want to encourage you to be decisive where you are lacking, where you feel indecisive. Maybe you know that these people are not the best people to hang around, but you keep doing it because you fear being alone. or you don't know what to do on your own. So then you're indecisive when it comes to doing things. You're indecisive when it comes to how you spend your time. You're indecisive with everything. Everything becomes confusing. You're indecisive about your own self even. You're confused about who you are. So when you don't take responsibility for who you are, when you don't take responsibility to how you spend your time, how you use your energy wisely, if you do not do that wisely, if you do not take responsibility for your energy and time and how it's spent, then you can't use it wisely. You can't be decisive. And then you can't follow through with right actions. Right actions come from a place of responsibility and good intention. It comes from a place of peace, of love, of purpose and focus. When you're decisive, when you decide that this is good for me, this is bad for me, this is what I should do, I will not do things that go against my own beliefs. That should be your attitude. Do not do things that make you hate yourself. If being lazy can make you hate yourself, hanging out with the wrong crowd can make you to hate yourself. Doing the wrong things, compromising, giving in to temptations can make you hate yourself. So do not do the things that make you hate yourself. Instead, be decisive. Know that these things are not good for me. So I will decide what is good for me and I'll decide to do it. I will be decisive. I will take responsibility for my life and I will follow through with right action, with discipline. If you're afraid of being alone, you've never been on your own, I'm encouraging you to explore yourself, discover who you truly are. You'll never know who you truly are until you let go of what you need to let go of. And that could be habits, that could be people, that could be your own desires and fears. I want to encourage you not to just to be alone, but to really take responsibility for your life, to be decisive and follow through with right action. Because why is it so important? Because when you do that, you're able to create your destiny and step into your destiny, and it will be a great destiny. You will live a happier life. And that's what I want for you. I want you to live a happier, healthier, more fulfilling life of peace, of love, of joy. When you're not decisive, when you're in and you're out, it's because you're not choosing to be responsible enough. It's because you're doing things that contradict what you believe in. Say you believe in being healthy, but then your decisions are to be lazy, to not exercise, to eat bad food. So then you're not decisive, you're not being responsible, and then you're not following through with right actions. You're compromising. And that will not make you happy. That will not make you healthy. That will not make you live in peace. You'll be more confused. Everything will be more blurry. You'll feel like you're disoriented. You will feel demoralized if you're hanging out with the wrong crowd and you know they're the wrong crowd. But you keep doing it because you don't want to be alone. You don't know what to do. So you feel demoralized, disoriented, lost. You feel like a failure. You feel lazy. You feel set back. But I'm here to tell you, stop doing what's holding you back. Instead, start doing what will thrust you forward into your destiny. Start doing the things that you believe are right. Start doing the things that you believe are good for you. Be decisive, take responsibility for your life, and follow through with the right actions. If you're not decisive, if you're not taking responsibility for your life, don't expect to be happy. Don't expect peace. When you're unclear about what it is you want, when you're in and you're out, when you're indecisive, you create disharmony in your life. You become confused. You start to lose touch with your purpose. And then slowly you lose touch with reality. I'm saying this, I'm not just talking out here, I'm saying this from my own experience. Observe in yourself, when are the times where you are indecisive? And you could be overlooking your indecisiveness, but it's brutal. So see in your life, where are the times that you are indecisive? Where are the times that you are compromising, that you are giving in to temptations, that you are doing things that contradict your beliefs? Remember, your beliefs are there. Your values, what you value are there because you set them, because you think that they will make you happy, because you value what you value. So don't do things that contradict what you believe in. Don't do things that go against your own values. Don't do things that make you hate yourself. If you know waking up late during the day or sleeping in doesn't make you feel good, then don't do that. That's just one example. There are so many examples. Remember, be responsible for your life. Be decisive and take right actions. Follow through with right actions. Stay true to what you value. Stay true to what you believe in. Do not compromise. Do not be in and out. These are your values. These are your beliefs. This is your life. This is your destiny that you're trying to step into and achieve. It's your happiness on the line. It's your peace. It's your peace of mind. It's your joy on the line. It's your life that's on the line. When you're decisive, when you're responsible, decisive, and following through with right actions, when your actions are not contradicting your beliefs, then you can uplift yourself, and when you uplift yourself, you naturally uplift others. When you bless yourself, you bless others. When you are empowered, you empower others. When you are inspired, you inspire others. When you are motivated and driven, you motivate others. Whether they know it or they're not, it happens naturally. It's not about trying to do these things and being an inspiration or being the greatest so that people can feel something. It's not about that. It's about leading a life of purpose and meaning through focus and good intention. So here's what I want to say again. Be responsible for your life. This is your life. Be responsible for your actions. Be responsible for every part of your life. And then be decisive. See where you are indecisive in your life. Be very decisive. Know that this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to do it. This is when I'm going to do it. Don't do things that contradict your beliefs, your values. Don't have contradicting desires. Don't walk around being a contradiction yourself. If you're doing things that contradict what you believe in, then you can never bless others. You can never spread happiness in the world. You can never succeed in a great way. Don't be a walking contradiction. Most people today, they walk around like a contradiction. They're themselves a walking contradiction. All their desires contradict each other. So they don't get very far in life. They're not happy. They're miserable. In fact, humans are the only miserable organisms on this planet, by far. Yet we're intelligent, right? Our intelligence surpasses all other beings, all other animals. And yet we suffer the most, mentally. So don't do things that make you hate yourself. So how do I do things that make me don't hate myself? Well, do the things that make you feel proud of who you are. Do the things that make you feel proud. But remember, be decisive. Be decisive and follow through with the right action. Show yourself that you are responsible enough to hold your values. Show yourself that you are worthy enough for these values that you set, the standard that you have in your mind, the beliefs. Meet your own standard. Raise the bar. Raise the standard and set it there. Set it at a higher standard and work to achieve that, to work to keep that standard. Whether it's in your health, in your career, or in your relationships, in all areas of life. Don't let your indecisiveness hold you back from your destiny, hold you back from your purpose. Don't let compromise, giving in to temptation, hanging out with the wrong people, keep you from being really happy. It's our indecisiveness that makes us confused. It's our indecisiveness that makes us unhappy. When we're indecisive, we're more likely to make bad decisions. We're more likely to make actions that harm us and harm others. So don't be afraid to take responsibility. Take enough responsibility to be decisive. Follow through with the right actions. If these people are a bad influence, they're the wrong people to hang out with, then simply don't do that. Simply don't hang out with them. You might be able to find other people, you might, or maybe not, maybe you can be alone, work on yourself. If eating the wrong foods, the unhealthy foods make you feel like crap, then don't eat those unhealthy foods. If you feel lazy and you're unhappy with yourself because you're lazy, then work out. Exercise. If you're financially unhappy, then work to be financially happy, financially stable, financially free. If your relationships aren't fulfilling, then you be the one that harmonizes those relationships, that nourishes those relationships, that brings the best out in every relationship. Don't try to change people. See where you fall short. See your own weaknesses and strengthen them. But it starts with being decisive. It starts with knowing what is right for you, what is wrong for you. Deciding for yourself what you need to do to step into your destiny. What you need to do to make your life right. What you need to do to live a life of purpose, of meaning, of joy, of happiness, of peace, of health, of wealth, of wisdom. You need to be decisive with that. And then when you understand your values, when you understand your own beliefs, when you can stop doing things that make you hate yourself. You can stop hanging around those people. You can stop eating those nasty foods. You can stop being lazy. You can start working. You can start giving. You can start growing and learning and developing and evolving and strengthening your character and strengthening all your weak parts and blossoming in your relationships, seeing the hidden blessing in every moment of life. That is what awaits you on the other side of indecisiveness, of lack of responsibility, of wrong actions, of bad habits. That is what is waiting for you, a life of purpose, of meaning, of joy, of happiness, of freedom, of peace, of love. That is what is waiting for you on the other side. But remember, to get there, be responsible, be decisive, and follow through with right actions. Thank you. I'll see you next time.